Hello, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're going to be checking out a very early preview build of a game called Endless Legend 2. This is a 4X strategy game in a fantasy setting with an ever-evolving world, and it seems very neat. I played Endless Legend 1 a while ago, so I'm excited to see what is new in the series. Unfortunately, it looks like the tutorial is not enabled at the moment. Remember, this is a very early preview build. So we're going to go into a normal game, and I'm going to do my best to learn how to freaking play. They're recommending that I play as stupid humans, which is lame. I don't want to play as humans, though. I want to play as whatever this thing is. Unlikely symbiosis, the organic and the artificial. The aspects are a peaceful collective, always seeking harmony. I love harmony. I'm a big fan. Okay, so let's be harmonic. I'm feeling purple, I think. Action icon. I don't know about any of these being particularly harmonic. Go with this one. Why not? All right, big bucks, no whammies. We're gonna learn how to play real quick or die trying. Let's see. Curiosity spawned during the monsoon. Uh-oh.
Are in balance. Metal and mineral, sky and sea, the bound and the unbound. This harmony murmurs through the air, ripples through the oceans. It is the song of Sayada that we alone can hear. A symphony shared by every being, living or unliving, growing richer until it is ruined by one false note.
No.
One crashing dissonance. From discord, only disorder, conflict, and destruction will follow.
It's freaking common. It's ruining everything.
Sway the strangers of this world and impose a greater harmony.
Ah, okay. Impose a greater harmony. I don't know that I agree with what we're doing here. Subjects of the illuminated realm, join me. The dieback is behind us. The aspects are recovering. The vast oceans of Sayadaha beckon to us. I'm so sorry for pronouncing things incorrectly. We shall seed the coral once more, building an empire to soothe the agonies of Sayadaha. The harmonies of our chorus will drown out the cacophony of chaos. Speaking of which, big thanks to Hooded Horse for sending this one my way. Very much appreciate that. Let's build our legend, baby. Take time to explore and choose the best location to found your first city. That city will receive a prepared settlement bonus for each turn you spent exploring. That's interesting. What are you? Use the action Claim Territory to found a city and claim the territory. Look for regions with good yields and special resources when starting out. Okay. I don't exactly know what kind of resources I need here, but it is telling me that I should explore more. Okay. No, that's the grove that I'm standing on. I'm trying to figure out what type of unit you are. There we go. Okay. Polymemphon. Sorry. Polymephin, the steadfast. Yeah. Sure. You are a ranged lad. You're a hero. Inspect, multi-tap left button. Okay, looking pretty sick. Looks like he's got a little lore here. That's pretty fun. Sorry, they've got lore. What do you do? Yeah, you're definitely ranged. In fact, you're super ranged. You can attack from 3 spaces away. When using the active skill on an enemy unit, ignores the defense of targeted units, deals 80% of the hero's damage, deals 2 extra damage per determination. Okay. There's a nemesis system. That's pretty sick. You're charismatic and confident. Love that for you. +5 star influence per camp on Empire. Okay, so you want to expand, I guess? You got a skill tree? Oh boy, this is looking pretty sick. Got equipment. Okay, cool. Okay. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because this is very loud in my ears. So like feels better for me. I'll try and balance it in editing so it doesn't sound that far off. Okay. And sorry, what are you? You are my guys that are gonna actually settle a land, I think. So let's start walking this way. Oh, I split them by accident. Obelisks. Strange pillars rise from the earth, glowing with a dull light. Bring an army to this tile to search for battle spoils. Interesting. Okay. And I guess it's probably not a smart idea to split my units, but it did tell me to explore. So I will do that. Is this the edge of the map for now? I know that the map changes over time, for sure. Like the oceans recede and stuff. Do the oceans have resources in them? Looks like maybe no. I'm feeling like you honestly started me in a pretty good spot, though. Each one of these has a food and a gear. So might end up settling over here anyways. But let's end our turn here. Ah, okay. I understand. So essentially, it's giving us a little bonus to trying to even out for the fact that we didn't found right away. I like that. That's a good idea. The unit is a hero. It is very special. Heroes gather XP through battles, and they will unlock skill points when leveling up, and also equip different weapons or items you may loot. Cool. Ultimately, heroes cannot die, but can be wounded for a few turns when they are defeated. Heroes are critical assets in battle. Left click on the hero's circle button to access the screen for managing heroes. Okay. All your heroes are listed here to consult. Researching specific technologies will allow you to recruit additional heroes or pay dust to hire mercenary heroes. Neat. Okay. Don't don't need that at the moment, but thank you. What I need my friend to do is to investigate this obelisk. You found some obelisks. This curiosity provides the following: 15 dust. Okay, that's our notification bar. Neat. Um, I was kind of hoping for equipment, if I'm being totally honest, but I didn't get any. I just got dust. Dust is gold, it seems, and influences stars. Got it. Okay. Coral. Holy! You got 6. Hold on. Let's hold shift to lock this. Hmm. What? Trying to figure out what gears are. Production is my guess, but I don't really know. I mean, getting. Ooh, and we got some crabs over here. This seems like a good spot to settle, maybe. Because we got production, which I assume is what that is, and also dust and a little bit of food. So you, my friend, start moving in this general direction. I guess I'm not 100% sure um how big the area of influence is here. But I'm feeling like maybe we settle like right here. Because I'm guessing it's gonna be like directly adjacent. And I don't care about a bush. So if we settle right here, it'll probably be the grove, fiber spines, the golden scrub, bush, whatever. And then maybe we could expand out to see the spiral crabs as well and put them as part of our colony. Although this has like probably science. So maybe settling right here is a better idea. Decisions, huh? Okay, maybe we go there. And but Philemon, I've already forgotten your name. I'm so sorry. Olmafon. Pulmathon, you keep exploring, my friend. All right, sentries, you keep doing your thing. All right, that is in fact a dead end, and that's great. Ooh, a stunted cops, huh? Oh, wow, hold the phone. You got all sorts of crazy resources over here. I really wish I knew what what these were, especially this new one over here. Well, now I'm all messed up. Maybe I should settle over here. What I do know is I shouldn't be taking this long to decide where to settle. Okay. Whoa. You've encountered the Roigira, the Innumerable. Hello. I represent the harmony of the illuminated realm. I hope we learn from each other. Okay. Yeah, let's be friends.
Come, accept.
Okay. Signing this treaty will prevent both empires from fighting skirmishes in neutral territories. Instead, they will be required to declare war or revoke the treaty if they want to fight. I mean, yeah, I'm cool with that. Let's be friends.
Well done.
And let's murder anyone that, tries to stand against us. You want open borders, dude? I don't know if that's a good idea right now. Military alliance. I mean, we got all sorts of stuff we can eventually do. All right, I'm done talking to you, but it was so nice to meet you. Where did I meet you, though? Unclear. Minor faction discovered. The Daughters of Boar. Okay. Oh, it's hostile. Uh-oh. Mox notable Gorim. Okay, hold the phone. Maybe we get away from that. Okay. I'm starting to think that maybe I get my hero back over this way since I feel like I'm about to get attacked. And you know what? I think that settles it for me. Why don't we settle down here instead of right next to, what is this? Bunch of food. A lot of dust down here, that's for sure. Okay, we're going to settle right here. And I guess we're going to murder the Daughters of Boar and show them how harmonic we are. Okay. Are you sure these guys are hostile to me? I'm not convinced. Let's meet up with our hero unit here. I'm not 100% sure how to move these at the same time. I feel like last time I tried to, they split up. Okay, guys. Found a settlement right here, if you wouldn't mind. Wait, so do I want to build on top of the nice spaces? Or do I want them in my influence? It's telling me that this is plus 17 food, which seems like an awful lot. Hold on. I don't know, man. I kind of like my basic... Well, we're not getting this thing for some reason. Is it because it's not in the... I'm noticing this thing right here. Maybe because it's not in this space, we can't expand into it, I guess. Because it's not... It doesn't seem to be showing... Yeah, it like cuts off at these lines here. Okay, in that case, I guess I'll go back over this way. District construction. Districts are essential to the city's development and specialization over time. They must be built on foundation tiles. If needed, you can highlight all your existing foundations by clicking on the district tab. Click on one of the foundation tiles surrounding the City Hall district. Okay, hold on, let me. I see. Okay. Did I mess up by building here? District constructions. Districts are built using the city's industry production. Okay, industry is what gears are. Each turn. Several templates of district are available at the start for construction. Before making your choice, you can hover the district templates available for construction. Okay. Um, can't build on an anomaly. Got it. Farm gives you influence if you're adjacent to the district. City Hall. Okay. City Hall, if I hold you down. No, you're still not telling me. So industry, this is probably science, though. I do wonder what the purpley thing we saw up above was. Maybe population. Forum. +2 influence. And it gets more and more influence based on how many districts are nearby, it seems. So basically, it seems like our only two options right now are food and forum. And by food, I, of course, mean farm. Decent river, lake. I don't think we have rivers or lakes. We just have ocean, which is not super helpful. Building coral spores. By spending dust, your aspect's army can create a coral spore in a territory, provided you don't already own a coral spore, camp, or city within that territory. Once built, a spore will start expanding coral over time. However, keep in mind the coral spores are vulnerable to enemy armies who might attempt to destroy them. Finally, if you wish to claim a territory, note that building a coral spore is always a precursor to the creation of a camp. So be sure to place your coral spores wisely. Oops. What the... What does that mean? Like, I can start building in this territory if I build a coral spore over here? What it sounds like to me. Also, there's an obelisk right there. Never mind. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that for now. I think I would like to go back to my city and build something. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Districts. Reefborn. Cool name for a city. I like it. So you have food. You only have food here. I'm worried that if I build something like a farm over here, it's going to ruin the dust. I don't know if that's true, though. I think, though, I'll build a farm right here. Okay. Looking good. How do I do research is my question. Okay, looks like we have sentries in our city. Got a scribe of some sort. Okay. I kind of want to expand into this so I can get a bunch more dust per turn. Looks like that's very expensive to do, though. It seems to cost influence. So I tell you what, why don't we get a forum going right here? Okay. And then I think that's going to get buffed up because it's next to another district. And while we're doing that, let's get our guys here to go and murder these daughters of Bor. Next turn. All right, end the turn. Hold on. I don't know if I should be... Not 100% sure if I should be building coral spores. It seemed like they were kind of important. So maybe I should. It seems like that's the way to... I just accidentally build a coral spore. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I think it seemed to me like if I built coral spores it would start like getting another patch of land, maybe. Ooh, technology. Voice of the masses. Unlocks forum. We already have that. Unlocks farm. Okay, we already have that too. God, my cats are going crazy. Unlocks district communal habitations. +1 population slot on population vocations. +3 civic, maybe? Approval for each adjacent communal habitation. +1 influence if next to a district. Okay. Asceticism. Unlocks 1 proctorate slot. Sorry, protectorate. +5 additional defense while defending. Okay. Proves the rewards from curiosities. Unlocks laboratory. Science. I do like science. It is pretty neat. Ooh, and we do have an anomaly right in our base area. It seems like a good idea. Market bridge, defended bridge. Okay, vision range. Currency. We know that unlocks stuff. Artisan. Sure, sure. Yeah, I don't really care. I think I want science. Cool, cool, cool. Oop, okay. Got it. 2 years of toil. Once we have 8 technologies, we get into the next era, looks like. Cool. Okay. Turns to research. I would like that on. Empire progression, 7 science per turn. And how much do we need for this? 85 industry? No, that's to make the thing. We need 24 science. Okay. All right, end the turn. I don't know how to get back to my science screen, if I'm being totally honest. We'll find out, though, I'm sure. All right, go murder the daughters of Bor, please. They're stronger than us. Pacify all the minor factions of the village through a quest. And I'll do quests. I'll quest all day. I don't speak with outsiders, especially if I don't know them. With every second wasted on foolish talk, the scrolls decay even further. Okay. The aspects may be outsiders now, but we would earn your trust. What are these scrolls? Daughters of Bor keep our guard up for good reason. I am Chieftess, but also memory keeper. I hold our past and teach it with the scrolls. That's where your history is kept? And you say they're decaying. Maybe we can help. Pride must not know. Our triumphs, our sorrows, the dark days of our imprisonment, and all we overcame, this cannot be forgotten. Past will not fade away while I still breathe. At times, I almost feel the scrolls are alive, drawing on the world around us. Odd as it may be, I think they may be preserved by returning to the places whose stories they tell. Wish to know if I am right. Take the scroll to where its memories speak loudest, then you will have my respect. Such delicate things, we will keep your past safe. Okay, cool. Now we don't have to murder these people. Okay. Search Bor's retreat. Can I highlight this on the map? I can. Great. Love to see that. I do want this, though. So I'm going to take that. Hope you don't mind. And then we'll get on to your quest. I think it's a terrible idea to explore with our builder, but it is what I'm doing. Build a coral spore that will start generating coral. I mean, don't really know what that means. I want to try, though. The illuminated realm of aspects is at its lowest ebb for centuries, devastated and desperate. Okay, that sounds bad. Several months ago, the web of coral that stretched across the island and into the seas beyond experienced a dieback, the likes of which has never been witnessed. Reefs withered and blackened, only a pitiful handful of coral shells remained. The chorus, the shared mind where all aspects come together in thought, atrophied as well. Good news, Plero. Against all odds, we survive. Reefborn has been built anew. It is a shadow of itself, and our once mighty chorus is but a discordant whisper. We lost many in the dieback, that is true, but a handful of us persist, and we will rebuild the chorus as well. Were we complacent, my friend? We called it the Illuminated Realm, a land of plenty and bliss, but we were blind to the coming ruin. Good questions, of course, but they can wait. And remember, you have barely donned the robes of office. Power laid in others' hands, so stop feeling guilty. Got it? Thank you, Kreitlan? Kreitlan. You are right. I look back in pity, not ahead in hope. Forget the balance, the harmony. What do you recommend with your experience? I recommend not listening to the guy that you're currently listening to, because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, Reefborn's looking pretty good, though. I do wish I was not building these things in that order, though. But that's fine. All right, you build the coral spore here. Oops. Am I doing it? Yeah, I'm doing it. You guys grab this. Oh, I must have clicked out of this somehow. Everything begins with the coral. We must grow new fields immediately and find new varieties immune to the blight. Not yet saved. Build coral spore 2 times. Okay. Okay, so if we build 2 coral spores, we get ahead in the polls, seems like. All right, now we're on turn 6. We see beneficial relations ahead. Their attitude changed to friendly. Okay, sweet. Sure, I'm cool with that. Let's be friends. All right, build some coral, my friend. Do that. Yeah. Okay, we're doing it. Sure. Ooh, okay, hold on. You can zoom out real far. Wow, this map is big. Okay, cool. Also zoom in pretty far. Our hero is a monster, man. Found some insights. This curiosity provides the following yield. Science. Okay. Well, let's go be friends with Daughters of Boar. Okay, more science. Love to see that. Here's the thing, though. I want to build laboratory, but I have like 1,000 freaking buildings building already. Does for each adjacent district. Must be built on a stream or river. I don't think I have those. Hmm. Okay. Neat. Don't think it's super necessary at the moment, though. Some of these buildings want to be near other types of the same buildings. Adjacent ridge. I'm feeling like getting more industry is probably smart. We already looked at that. Protectorate slot. Stronghold. Don't want to be nearby communal habitations. It's fine because I don't have any. I guess I'm most interested in a workshop because then I can get more production, seems like. And production seems to be what is making us build incredibly slowly. Oh, I just ended my turn. No, I was just trying to close the damn thing. Crap. Who are you, by the way? Okay, I think I wasted a turn. Okay, we're saving this for the production works, which means I want to build a laboratory here. Ah, but you're not producing 2 types of yields. And you're also not adjacent to the anomaly. So cancel you. We're going to put you here. Because you're next to the anomaly now. Okay. And then I would like to cancel you. Crap. I canceled too many. Okay. I'm going to cancel you. Good. Because I want the laboratory ASAP. And then I think I just leave it like this for now. Because I'd like to get the works going. Although, yeah, if we do it differently, because the works are going to take 5 turns to unlock. If we don't get this started, we're going to have a turn of not doing anything. You're still building that. That's great. You are chilling. Okay, great. Wonderful. Yeah, we already saw that. What happened? What? Why did you do that? I'm not sure. That's okay, though. Okay. That, there's probably a button to, like, tell you guys to continue doing what you're doing without clicking anything. I don't know what that is, though. Royal Spore has been finished. Okay, cool. What exactly? Evolving coral spores. By spending influence, evolve your coral spore into a camp in order to claim the territory. Note that, like coral spores, aspect camps also have the ability to generate coral. Excuse me. Okay, so if I evolve this thing, it turns into a camp, which claims a territory, which I think means that I could start doing stuff in these. I don't know how to evolve you. Oh, right here. Okay, hold on. Camp is used to claim a neutral territory. It enables the buildings of mines and quarries on strategic and luxury resource deposits of the territory by spending dust. Precursor to a city or territory attachment. Okay. Interesting. So, that being the case, I should probably build a coral spore over here as well. So start heading this way, please. And I guess if it eventually turns into a city, we kind of want it in an area with production. Then again, I kind of want it near all this garbage over here. Yeah. Let's build it here and hope that these guys don't get pissed off at us since we're doing a nice quest for them. It said they were hostile, but they don't actually seem hostile. How do I surely there's a button that says like keep doing the thing that you're doing. Maybe if you hit end turn, they just go. I'm scared to do that though, to be honest. I'll do it. Okay. See if they move. Yeah, they do. Okay. It's good. Okay, we got more stuff. Great, wonderful. You guys are going influence and foundations. Provided by city districts, influence is stockpiled at the empire level. This resource is key for diplomacy with other empires. But influence is also essential for extending your cities by creating more foundations. Click on one of the terrain tiles located at the edge of your city, or click on the foundation tab of the construction menu. From time to time, it is good for your economy to create foundations that will exploit more terrain tiles and will prepare them for new districts later. To do so, you can left click on one of the highlighted terrain tiles. It will cost you the indicated amount of influence to instantly create a foundation. Okay. I mean, I think getting 6 dust per turn when we only have 8 is pretty smart. So let's do. Yeah, now we have 14 dust per turn. Pretty good. Okay. And aside from the 7 narrative ways to win the game, 2 other victory conditions are available. Okay, so there's narrative victories. Interesting. Conquest and score. 115 turns remaining. Okay, that's all good to know. City, I don't need to look at you at the moment. You guys are doing your thing. You guys are doing your thing. It looks like terrain type matters for movement. Nope, you can't. I was trying to queue up movements, but it seems like you can't. What am I doing here? Coastal water. Is this thing making... This thing seems to be making paths for me to step on. Rule spreads in priority towards villages, non-aspect districts, but also shallow waters, rivers, and lakes on which it spreads faster. Interesting. I don't... It seems like you just are able to be moved on. So you're basically making like a path for me to walk on, I think. Not positive, though, that's for sure. Okay, that's our science tab. 40 heart? I don't know what that is. Okay. Happy to have it, though. We love heart. All right. I really feel like you're gonna get... You guys are gonna get pissed off if I build here. Ah! No! You idiots! I didn't mean to do that. Did you just murder my guys instantly? No, you're good. You did take a lot of damage, though. Yeah, okay, so I didn't mean to attack you guys. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to move into your spot. Looks like that's not allowed. Workshop research, okay. Start of everything, tradecraft, training, and production. Apprentice Nalva. All right, good stuff. Okay. Now, with that new technology, I would like to build a works. You get +1 industry if you're built on an industry producing tile. You get +1 industry for ridges, which I don't know what those are, but that's fine. Start building that. That'll help us build faster later. Okay. Let's choose a new thing to research. I guess I don't really care about much of this stuff. It does seem like the more we research, the slower research goes. I'm kind of curious what a protectorate slot is. I'll do that next. Yeah, we're getting less science per turn now. I did see it just said science reserves, so maybe we had like a certain amount before. I just need you guys to get the heck away from the people that are killing you. 3 turns to get that. It's probably not going. What is this? Giant orchids. Neat. Okay, we got a boar's retreat. How do I investigate this place? There's a quest here. What? Glittering surfaces of lazulin are also razor sharp. Successful remover and processing requires protective equipment. I have no idea what that means. How do I do my quest, man? Do quest, please. Maybe if we just end our turn on top of it, it'll go. Ah, here are protectorates. Okay. I see. I don't know that unlocking one of those slots is very useful to me at the moment, but that's fine. What are you doing over here now? Coral is spreading everywhere. Also, you did not do the quest. How does one quest? Did I not have the things? Quest in progress, yeah? Did you not give me the scripture? Is that the problem? Because if so, I'm going to be angry at you. I guess let's go back. Maybe we've already done it. I don't think that's the case, though, if I'm being totally honest. Okay, you're still building. Okay, yeah, we definitely can step on the coral that we made. Neat. There's an idle army. I don't know. You guys go together, please. If you wouldn't mind. No, you're splitting off. I don't know why you're splitting off. Don't do that. Okay, now you're working together. You're still idle, huh? I'm trying to make you move, damn it. Can you please go to the same spot? I don't know. I don't know what you want from me, guys. Just move, please. I I just want you to move together. Whatever, dude. I don't care. You're pissing me off. Someone do what I'm asking. I want you to move. Okay. You're not moving. I can't help but notice. Stop doing that. Move to where I'm saying. I'm going to lose my freaking mind. Who is moving? I can't tell. Okay, you've now separated. Great. Good for you. You guys chill here, I guess. I don't know, man. Just guard the freaking spot. You grab this for me, please. 20 signs. You'll love to see that. Ooh, this has a different thing, which makes me think there's people over there. How do I heal these guys, by the way? Dude, the coral is spreading like crazy. I have concerns that if I spread enough coral, it's going to make like a giant platform that's going to let our enemies come and murder me. Seems like a valid concern. I do feel like, though, that I shouldn't have these idiots standing around doing nothing. Maybe we should at least explore with them. I don't know why they didn't want to go with our leader. Also, I'm really not convinced that... Okay, I mean, I don't know why it didn't activate the first time. As I thought, the past is always present on Sayadaha. The daughters know it, and our scrolls know it too. The rod has fallen away from this one, and I'll soon restore the others, okay? Cool. All right, now we're friends, I hope. Certainly don't seem to be friends with me. But maybe you are. What is this? Level up? You did? Need to be in allied territories to upgrade your units. Attacking a unit adjacent to 2 friendly units. Plus 15% damage. You're good at killing flyers. Attack before moving, you get crit chance. Range 3. So you guys get range 4 on this side. What is this resource, by the way? What is the difference between you two? You get range 4, and you get coordinated attack. Okay, cool. I guess go back into allied territory then. You go over here. You also go over here because I feel like maybe they'll accept that I'm trying to build a thing right there. You're still building. Squirrel's going crazy with it. Okay. We're friendly now. Love to see it. I still don't even know where you live. Okay. I would like to build a coral spire here. Okay, you guys are doing what I want. Great. Wonderful. You guys get over here. I don't think I can afford to specialize you. Not only can I not afford it, I don't have the technology to do so. Interesting. Okay, so I mean, in that case, let's just keep exploring. Turn on auto explore with you. Hero unit. I guess I don't really know where to send you for now. Used to be something over here though. Asceticism is researched. Wonderful. Okay. Sure. Cohabitation / assimilation. Can I assimilate you guys? You want to be part of my cool empire? We'll try and make that happen, I guess. Also, what is this? You can improve some of your existing districts by building a previously researched improvement on district. Most improvements need to be built on a specific district type and only once per city. If needed, you can highlight all your existing districts by clicking on the district tab. So you can only have one improvement total per city, or is it one improvement of each type? Not sure. Plus 10 food. Okay. I guess I don't super know what food does for me, but that does over double our food, which seems good. I think before building that though, I'd still like to get a forum going. Let's do that. All right, what are we researching now? We already got that. Communal habitations, huh? I still don't really know what that does. We don't have any population slots to build this on. We don't really have room for more communal habitations in our district. So I'm not sure that that's the best idea. Could maybe build a merchant's house. I feel like I'd like to get keystones, but there's nothing really that we could build it on. Fortified district. That would have been good for next to the corals. Let's just get this so that when we actually get into battle, we get more EXP for it. Okay. Seems like there's cool stuff down here. All right, everyone do the things that I told you to do before. Uh-oh, what's happening?
Rain clouds skies aspects, while rifts scar the lands. The balance between life and death is at stake.
Seems bad. Council seat unlocked? A monsoon has come? Uh-oh. Council unlocked. You can freely appoint, revoke, and move councilors between seats. The council will be locked again at the end of the current turn. Select a seat to appoint a councilor from either your empire's notables or your heroes. Ooh, little bug there. Okay. Empty council seat. Do the different backgrounds matter here? Was 5 influence per camp on Empire. 30% experience on non-heroes. 20 experience on new units in cities. We're about to try and assimilate and or cohabitate. And I guess I don't really care about getting more experience on our current non-hero unit since we only have one. So sure. You cannot appoint, revoke, or move counselors for now. You can either wait for the next monsoon or pay with dust to unlock. That's fine. I don't care. Okay. Good stuff. There's an army without any orders. Who? Also, I can't help but notice a lot of stuff has changed on this map. Holy. There's like new stuff to explore everywhere. Triggers a new event. Do you hear that? Such beauty. Music of the harp. That means no Quenzi. Bring them to me. Greetings, aspects. Usually I would say 'tis a pleasure, but this day sees me cloaked in sorrow, so I muster no pleasure in our counter. I am Playrugaira, the innumerable. What brings you to this place? Havel Reku. Forgive my manners, and I cannot lie, 'tis a sad tale. This very spot marks the place where my beloved disappeared from this world many moons past. That is very sad. Disappeared? 'Twas the night of the storms, the rain slashed down, the earth shook, and great forks of lightning split the skies. We took shelter here, spied a strange light yonder. Arisa was entranced. She moved closer, then beckoned me to follow. I'm ashamed to say I didn't. A bolt of lightning blinded me. When I looked back, she was gone. Nobody just disappears. Here she was taken by a creature of the depths. Now I compose ballads hoping to lull the creatures back with my Arisa. Okay. I mean, this is something I don't know if I can do. I guess I'd like to try and make this guy join me. A roving minstrel like yourself must have experienced much. Join us. Perhaps you can find new love, or if that is too painful, then maybe you could advise us. Wow, that's horrible. I thank you. Let's see what the future brings. Maybe one day I'll find answers myself. Okay. So, I'm sorry. Do I have... Is this man part of my stuff now? I would have liked to have helped him find Arisa. Like, what the heck, man? Are you not building the thing that I told you to build, man? Oh my god, how many turns were you standing there? How do I get back to the council? I want to see if this man could be on my council. Ooh, he can. He seems to be bugged out, but that's pretty cool. I like that you could find people out in the wild. Okay. Well, ooh, it shows you where your coral is. Neat. our coral's going crazy. Why don't you turn on auto explore again? You keep doing what you're doing. You grab this. And go here. Cool. I want to make these guys join me before we finish for the video. Talk to these guys. Ooh, ah! Oh, okay. Can I... Hello, I'd like to invite you to be part of my empire. How does one do such a thing? I'm not sure. Okay, so those are other empires. How do I talk to you guys? Delegation. Not 100% sure. You guys are idle. I told you to explore. Ah, I skipped your turn. Whoops. Okay, good. Daughters are bored. Can I please talk to you? How do I cohabitate, man? What I'd like to do. Maybe it's because I don't have a spore camp in here yet. Great dieback. The spore is planted. The first shoots of coral crack through the soil, healthy and radiant. Beautiful sight, I must say. One that makes old circuits hum. And no sign of disease? None. Relax, Plero. Our new variety appears to be immune, so far, to the blight. Soon the chorus will sing again. Okay. 10 something. Return. Coral remains healthy. We must take advantage of this time, Plero, not waste its potential. But many things weigh on upon us. Construction, defense, research. We are so weak. We prioritize alliances or impress with might. Research other corals or slow down, Plero. Breathe. Yes. Ah, harmony and balance. Harmony and balance. Harmony and balance. Good. Ever since the chorus failed, I've been anxious. I never realized how much that constant roar soothed me. None of us did. And you weren't named Plero-Gyra, the innumerable, for nothing. Nobody could better decipher the chorus. Now, one thing at a time. Build 3 foundations to get an envoy. Okay, those are our builders. Sure. I don't know what a foundation is, though. Coral spore is built. Wonderful. Okay. I would very much like to get you guys to be friends with me, though. How does one do such a thing? Nope. You're just walking past where I want you to walk past. Dense forest is not what I'm looking at. I'm trying to find out. You've already been pacified. But that's not what I'm looking to do, man. I want you to join my awesome empire. Surely it's got to be under diplomacy, right? You know what? We had that. Yeah, protectorate. We have slots available, but I don't know how to actually... No minor factions are available. Pacify at least one village in the territories controlled by your cities. Okay. I see the problem here. Yeah. Okay, and now you're in my territory. Okay, I thought I solved it. Foundation creation. At some point, you need to create new foundations that'll exploit terrain yields and will also allow you the construction of more districts. Click on a terrain tile adjacent to your city to spend influence and create a foundation. Okay. Oh. Foundations are just claiming more territory? It's not counting the one I already did. Unfortunate. Okay. Well, I don't care about that. I want you guys to be my friends. Select the city. This is my territory, right? Or is it not? It seems to be. Interesting. Village, okay. You're definitely in my territory because you are showing this camp every time I click on that. I just don't know how to get you in here. No, nope, nope. I don't know. I want you in my... I want to cohabitate. All right, well, I don't know what I'm doing, but the game is very cool. I kind of wish we could have seen some combat, but that's okay. Um, I like what I've seen so far. Tutorial would definitely be nice. I saw that there's on the main screen there was an option for one. So I guess it's probably just not been added yet. But I know that the various different factions play extremely differently. So what we saw here with the expanding coral and stuff is obviously not going to happen with the humans. It said they were more defensive in nature, which is pretty neat. And I know there's more factions planned. So yeah, I'm not sure how many there's going to be overall, but it seems like there's a lot of replayability in this game. And I like that things change over time on the map. Like you can see, we're currently in a storm. I know after a set number of turns, the entire map is going to evolve and like the ocean is going to recede and more land will open up. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's a really neat game. It looks like we might be confined possibly to this island that we're currently on. So yeah, I think that is the case. So either our coral has to expand so we can get elsewhere, or we have to um wait for the ocean to recede so we can interact with other places, I guess. But yeah, neat game. I can't wait to see what future updates bring. And I'm sorry if you know how to play better than I do. I would not be surprised if that was the case. I'm sorry for playing poorly. I had a fun time though, and I hope that you guys had a fun time watching. If you're interested in the game, I highly encourage you to go to the store page, which I'll put a link to in the description below, and wishlist the game. I don't know when the demo is going to be made available to the public. I know that early access is coming out later this year. I think they said summertime, but I'm not 100% positive. But yeah, wishlist the game for now if you're interested. Helps out devs a lot. And if you'd like to help me out a lot, I'd appreciate it greatly if you left a comment and or a like on the video. If you have friends that you think might enjoy the channel, please feel free to share with them. Any amount of engagement helps a small channel like mine and is very much appreciated. You want to see more from me? My name is Quantic Flux. I put out a new video every single day in my Check It Out series, where I check out a new, usually indie, usually roguelike game, though I do mix it up on occasion. If that sounds like something you'd like to see more of, I'd be happy to have you subscribed. Thank you very much for your time. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope I see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.